According to court documents, Williams pleaded guilty on August 24th to driving with expired license plates. That's just the most recent in a long list of violations, which revealed that this wasn't his first time endangering law enforcement. On October 28, 2007, Jemarcus Williams did something that to this day gives prosecutors pause: a prior arrest with a now eerie set of circumstances.
And I understand the age of that prior, but the similarities are very poignant.
During Williams' first court appearance Friday morning, prosecutor Shannon Clowers recounted the details of the 2007 case in which Williams pleaded no contest. He was later found guilty of driving under the influence of alcohol.
Not necessarily unsimilar to this. There was an open container in the vehicle, and he actually was driving so that a police officer had to swerve off of the road to avoid being hit by the defendant, which is what then caused the officer to pull him over in that case.
In 2008, we found 2 citations within 3 months in 2 different jurisdictions. In the city of Las Vegas for driving on the wrong side of the road, then in North Las Vegas for driving on a revoked or suspended license, something Williams was cited for 3 times in 3 years from 2008 through 2010. He was also cited in 2009 for failing to yield the right-of-way at a controlled intersection, which usually means running a red light.
Are you Jemarcus Williams?
Yes, sir.
While Jemarcus Williams continues his journey through the justice system, 13 Investigates discovered something else that could complicate the case: video footage that has helped investigators piece together other crimes and could provide key evidence in this one is no longer available.
Obviously, you can provide pretty crucial information.
We spoke to accident reconstruction engineer Michael Jorgensen in 2020. His company, National Traffic Video, had recently started recording and storing traffic video feeds from thousands of Nevada Department of Transportation cameras located at intersections, on traffic lights, and freeways.
Initially, that was done for research purposes and whatnot, but there's a wide-ranging amount of things that he can do with the videos.
Attorneys, insurance investigators, police, even the NTSB used the recorded videos. When we asked Jorgensen for traffic cam video of Thursday's crash that killed the 2 troopers, he said there was none, because as of 2 months ago, in September, NDOT blocked them from recording. We asked the state agency about that, and they sent a statement saying in part that as part of a routine security practices and monitoring to maintain network reliability, NDOT recently discovered and subsequently blocked certain heavy users that were consuming an excessive amount of bandwidth allocated to traffic camera feeds, which was negatively impacting NDOT's critical public safety work and the traveling public's ability to monitor traffic conditions.
It is a pretty large undertaking, and there's a good reason that NDOT and other organizations around the country do not record everything, because it is a massive undertaking. But we're willing to do it because the research that you can get from capturing hundreds of accidents is, you can't really put a price tag on that, essentially.
The live video is available to the public through websites NDOT provides, but NDOT tells me it does not currently have the ability or resources to routinely record or contract with a third party to record their traffic camera feeds. National Traffic Video says it's working to resolve that. Darcy Spears, 13 Investigates.